For a lot of this to make sense, I have to start at the beginning. That's my mom and my dad. They both came here when they were 16. My mom from Poland and my dad from Greece. My mom was a waitress and my dad was a cook at the same diner. And I guess this is how my life got started. Not long after, my mom got pregnant with me. She was happy. She was in love. But my dad, not so much. He was devastated and he went off to Greece. For a long time after that, it was just my mom, myself, and my older sister. I thought life was great. Everything was quiet and peaceful, and that's just what I think is beautiful. But my mom didn't. 5 years later, Daddy Dearest came back. And for some reason, they ended up getting married. I don't know how or why this happened, but it did. Yep, I was confused. We moved a lot back then. We moved over 14 times. I never really had a choice in how we moved, but my favorite place was when we moved into this beautiful red house. It had a big pool and green grass, and we even had a dog. I named her Daisy. Sunshine, and everything was beautiful. But on the inside, things kind of sucked, and my parents' marriage wasn't really working out, and they ended up splitting. While this is sad, it's not the most devastating thing that's ever happened, but it made me realize how little of a choice I had back then. I didn't get a say in anything. I barely controlled how my childhood was, which really sucks because I feel like you grow up based on your childhood, and I don't regret going through a lot of the things I went through because I feel like it made me a better person. But it also is a great example of how things can just fall apart or change or end up completely different if you had just made a different decision. And I think that's what led me to really choose how I want to be remembered in this world. I want to fight for those that don't have a voice. I want to fight for those that can't help themselves. I couldn't. There was nothing I could do. I was a kid. I want to help the most vulnerable creatures on this planet. And I want to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. Because somebody has to. There are only 3,200 Bengal tigers left in the world. 3,200. There's 7 billion of us useless creatures, but 3,200 Bengal tigers in the world. Like, don't even get me started on how many elephants there are. And for what? What are these animals dying for? For money? For power? What are we trying to prove? When I see photos like these, I ask myself if we really are the dominant species. I don't see how we are if we can destroy such beautiful creatures. We're killing the single most important resource that we have. And when these animals die, they become extinct. we're gonna have nothing but blood on our hands. Everyone's gonna look back and they're gonna say, "Oh, we should have done something. People are so evil. What did we do?" But no one's gonna put it on themselves because nobody wants to take the blame. It's our fault. It's our fault right now. And that's what I want to change. I want to give these beautiful creatures a home. A home that's not destroyed. A habitat that they can thrive in and last for as long as they can in. It breaks my heart to see what's happening in our world today. Gandhi once said that the greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated. So what does that say about us?